Are you guys tired of people telling you that they're going to drop them jewels and they don't? Are you guys tired of people telling you to go ahead and start that business? It's going to be okay. Are you guys tired of people telling you that they're going to teach you how to do something and come to find out you already know how to do? Right. That's me too. So I'm going to drop some real jewels. But today we're just going to get into a few things just to let you know who I am and what my experience is. So let's go. Okay, so I'm Ebony Blue, and this is my first video, right? But I'm gonna do my best to go ahead and give you what I can with the best, like, positive, upbeat attitude while smiling and giving you some jewels, okay? So let's get into this. I own a boutique, and it's called Ebony Blue's Boutique. I started out about 2.5 years ago, and I started with a business called Dolled Up by Prestige. It was way crazy. Okay, I jumped on YouTube. I didn't know anything about starting a business, but I knew that I had like this fire inside of me and I really wanted to get started. Okay, I'm lying. People was getting PPP loans and I was figuring out like, dang, how I'm gonna get some money because I want some money too. Okay, comedy. But it's the truth. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to know, how can I change my life? I just got out of a relationship out of like 3 or 4 years. I thought it was gonna be something that it wasn't. My daughter just left to college and I needed money for that. I had a son who is heavily involved in sports and he's like super athlete. And so I wanted to do something different. I was working at Starbucks. I was a barista making frappuccinos all day. And so I wanted to do something different with my life. So I jumped on YouTube and I looked up how to start a boutique. And I found a few great people, right? And they did help me get my business off the ground with that just start your business. That's not what we gonna do. We're not just gonna run out and start no businesses. They tell you to go run out, start your business, get your LLC, girl. You can start a business in 7 easy steps, right? Yeah, you can. But if you start that business in those 7 easy steps, guess what? At the end of the year, you're gonna pay sales taxes, you're gonna pay taxes. I'm here in California, at least that's my case. If that's not your case and you're not in the state of California, I don't know anything about any other states at this moment, but I will learn and I will share that with you. But here in California, we pay taxes on everything. Not only that, you're going to be paying for your website, you're going to be paying for your merchandise, you're going to be paying for getting content made. That means you're going to be buying cameras, or you're going to be replacing your phone, you're going to be needing props, you're going to be needing all kinds of things. You're going to be spending money, right? So you don't want to go out and just form a business. What you want to first do is do you some market research. That's the first step to anything. You feel me? Before you do anything, market research. But we're going to cut back into this. My opinion is, because that's what we're going to say. My opinion is the very first thing that you want to do with thinking about starting an online boutique is the reason why. The reason why you want to start an online boutique. That's the most important thing you want to start with, because that's going to let you know if you have passion, if you have drive. Because even if you like took marketing classes or fashion classes, it does not mean you're going to be able to just jump in this industry and make money and be successful. So why do you want to do this? This is my opinion again. Why do you want to get in this industry? Once you figure out why, whether it's a childhood dream or you love the way Zendaya dress, or you're a Cardi B fan, or lots of other fashion icons out there. I mean, fashion icons are growing rapidly every day. But whatever the reason is, do you have a passion for that? And if so, then you know that you're going to have that drive. So after you figure that out, then you'll start figuring out, like, what do you want to sell? Like, what kind of fashion are you into? Are you stylish? Do you want to do trendy clothes? Are you into runway fashion. Do you want to design? Do you want to be a designer? Do you want to be an up-and-coming designer? Do you want to design your own clothes? You got to decide like what you want to sell. And once you figure out what that passion is and what you want to sell, then I would say go ahead and do a little bit of market research by grabbing some samples. Do not go out there, y'all, and be buying packs like these girls be telling you. I live here in California again, so I have the wholesale district. I can go down there and touch and feel and see what I'm buying. I can make sure the material is good. I can make sure it's going to fit the type of women that I am marketing to. I can make sure that the seams are good. I can make sure that the store that I'm doing business with is offering me good quality product. You feel me? And so I'm able to do that. And there's some stores down there that I'm able to get samples from. And there's places that you can get samples from. I'm going to drop a link below, but I'm sure there's other videos out there that told you all about, I think it's LA Fashion or something, LA Fashion Show and Fashion Go and all those things. I figured those things out as well, but I didn't really mess with them because the first thing I did was Alibaba and AliExpress, and I got a bunch of things that I wasn't interested in because they were not good quality. So I decided to do the fashion district and go down to the wholesale district. So what I recommend to you is that do some market research, find some places like Alibaba, AliExpress, Fashion Go, and I'll drop a few other links down below. There are lots of places where you can just get samples, where you can just buy one piece. And that means do not go out there buying blue, green, yellow, and purple. You don't need that. You just need one color. The color that's going to look good on you, one size, the size that's going to fit you or your model. Don't waste your money because you're starting and this is going to be very expensive, very time consuming. So please, unless you're financially sound and stable, let's do this. Take these steps. Buy samples. There's also places on Fashion Go where you can get samples. I'm gonna also make a video on that on special places because they be making these videos, y'all, and they don't be telling y'all the good places. They be telling you y'all that bullshit so that they can sell y'all them vendors lists. But I'm not gonna do that. So just stay tuned. Make sure you stay watching my videos, and I'm gonna drop all the jewels because I have 2.5 years of experience. And I've made a lot of trials and errors. And I'm also becoming a leader in the industry. And I'm also becoming to know where I am and about this industry. And I'm starting to see a little bit of, you know. So stay tuned, So get those samples. Don't go buy packs. After you do that, try to find some pop-up shows. Run off to some pop-up shows. See if you can sell a few dresses or shirts or apparel or whatever it is you into. See if you can sell those things. Don't be thinking because you sold to your mama or your cousin that you can sell and that people are going to buy, because they're going to tell you that they're going to buy and they're going to tell you that they're going to support you and they're going to tell you all these magnificent things. But my experience and previous other people's experiences has told us that you have to actually go out there and catch a fish. Okay, so do that. I would also say, like, before you just jump online and get a website, like, okay, you can do that because they say they offer those 14-day free trials and 30-day free trials. But in reality, girl, by the time you set that website up, the 30 days is going to be over. The 14 days is going to be over. And you ain't going to get no website and you're going to end up having to pay for that. And we don't want to do that. So if you can keep your costs down, please keep your costs down. Do some market research. If you're ready to just jump online, go ahead and jump online. Before you do that, you want to do some research too. Don't just jump online because everybody say go to Shopify and build your website in 2 to 20 minutes or something like that. Because you cannot build a website in 2 to 20 minutes or 20 minutes to 2 hours. That's BS. You can build a front, you feel me? But that website will not be functioning unless you're a pro, unless you know what you're doing. Then you are not going to have a fully functional website. And you don't want to just throw things up and expect people to buy because they're not going to buy, honey. That's my experience. I've done it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I've rebranded. And we'll get into that too. We'll talk about some rebranding as well. But let me get back into the basics. The first thing I want you to do is not jump into the business. Please do not go run out and buy an LLC, because you're buying that. You're paying for that. Or you're paying filing fees, which is still coming out of your pocket, girl. So please don't go run out and do that. And if you're not a girl, please excuse me, because that's just my lingo. But don't go run out and do that. The second thing I would say is figure out why you want to get into this business. Make sure you have passion. Make sure you have drive. Make sure you're going to have dedication. Make sure you have time. Make sure you have financial resources. And then find out what you want to sell. You feel me? Because when you find out not what you want to sell, who you want to sell to, what is your inspiration? Because once you have your inspiration and you know what you want to sell, like, then you're going to be able to, no, scratch that. See, I'm talking out the side of my neck. Okay. Once you know what your passion is, and once you know the reason for like why you want to do this, then you're going to be able to figure out who you're going to want to sell to, right? Because you have to have an inspiration. You have to have passion. Whether if you think you're stylish, or like I said, you think Zendaya is very fashionable. You think Cardi B, Kate Moss, you know, all these people. If you think they're fashionable, or it's your inspiration, you know, girl, whatever your inspiration is what's going to drive you. So that's what you really want to do. Get your inspiration. Then once you get your inspiration, you're going to know who you want to market to. And once you know who you want to market to, and let me just drop a quick thing in here, and I'm going to make this really quick, because everybody want to tell you to go out there and do this, build this lady or person that you want to sell to. And they tell you to build them down to the T, what car they drive, where they went to school, where they shop at, what they kind of perfume they wear, what their husband look like, or what their wives look like. They tell you to build all of this. But in reality, when you first start in business, that is not going to help you. It's just going to confuse you, and it's going to have you sitting frustrated and saying that you don't know who your target audience is. So find your passion, find your inspiration. Don't buy clothes first, because you'll have clothes and then you'll have no one to sell them to, because then you'll have to figure out who your target audience is. So find your inspiration. Like, if you know you want to do high fashion clothes, then you know that you're going to be targeting a different kind of woman. If you wanted to get into staple pieces, that means you're going to be targeting a different kind of woman. If you want to get into basics, you feel me, then you're going to target a different kind of woman. If you wanted to get into that high girl status, if we trying to take flights and be flued out and all of that stuff, then that means we're going to be targeting a different kind of woman, right? So keep it simple. Keep it very, very simple. Eventually, you will graduate to those places. A lot of people like to talk about things just to make it seem as though they're very, very professional. And that could be true. But the reality of it is, for a person who doesn't know, it's going to be very confusing and complicated. So find out what the passion is, the influence, you feel me? Then you'll know who you want to sell to. And then you can go and get some things for those people, right? And try to sell to those people. And if you can sell to those people that you have in mind, then you know that you can do this. And then you can go ahead and start moving forward. Then I would say, then you can go ahead and start looking into websites and moving forward and stuff like that. But right now, I just wanted to keep this very, very simple and tell you guys, like, slow things down. Don't jump into things very quickly just because we're on YouTube and we're telling you that you can go ahead and start a business. Please don't start a business. If you have any questions or any concerns about anything, or you want to know anything, if I have the answers, I'm going to answer them. If I don't, I will try to find that information for you, but I am very, very much here for you guys. You can check down below for my Instagram, follow me, and we can even chit chat. Even my personal Instagram, we can chit chat, we can discuss things, I can answer some questions. But I will be dropping another video with some jewels. But right now, I just wanted to come in here and let you guys know who I am, tell you a bit about myself, tell you about my boutique, tell y'all to make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when I upload a new video. And don't forget to share this with your friends or someone that you know or you think might be interested into this, okay? You guys have a great time. Be blessed and peace. But you know this is the name of the game. And I'm new to this, okay? So make sure you comment too. Leave a comment. I'll answer them comments right away, okay?